Shadowverse so fun! Come check out today's How to Play, the Swordcraft Showdown Deck. This deck's leader card is Merry Malice, and this deck's strategy revolves around Bunny and Baron Spectre Duo. Let's look at the cards that make this deck tick. First and foremost, it's the cover card for this deck, Bunny and Baron Spectre Duo, with the ability to evolve at 1 play point cost. Next is the Not the Cursed Queen. On Fanfare, you get to search your deck up to 1 Swordcraft card that costs 1 and put it into your EX area. Next, it has a free cost ability where it can grant an enemy's follower a box status where it cannot activate its abilities and it cannot refresh during the refresh phase. Up next is the 3 copies of Prudent General. It has the ability to evolve at 1 play point. It grants Swordcraft followers the ability to rush, as well as a Fanfare to summon a Steel-clad Knight token onto the field. Leo, the Crescent Blade, the ability to evolve of 2 play point cost. Next, it has the ability of Intimidate, where opponents' followers cannot attack it, as well as Aura, where opponents cannot target it with spells or abilities. And then at the end of the turn, you can choose one enemy follower and deal it 1 damage. Next up is Realmia Sonic Racer with the ability to evolve at 3 play point cost, and it reduces its evolve cost by 1 for every follower you have on the field. And next, its ability is Rush, where on place you get to attack and engage enemies follower on the turn it's summoned. Pretty useful over there. Moving on, it's the generic card Vagabond Lizard. It has the fanfare of putting a bullet bag token either on your field or on your EX area. Its last will, you get to put a Dutiful Steed token onto your EX area. Next up, Outlaw Gunner with the fanfare ability of putting a bullet bag token onto the field. It's more like summon, and then its last will, it gets to deal 2 damage to the enemy's leader. 3 copies of Quixonic Adventurer with the ability to evolve at 4 play point cost, and a fanfare of putting a Dutiful Steed token into your EX area. 2 copies of Desperado's Shot, which you get to choose an enemy's follower and deal 4 damage to it. Or, if you have Bunny and Baron Spectre Duo and a Val Trusty Getaway card on your field, it gets to deal 6 damage to the enemy's follower instead. Additional, deal 2 damage to the follower's leader as well. 2 copies of Godsend Strike. It's a normal spell card which grants a follower on your field a +3 attack and +2 defense, as well as rush. 3 copies of Radical Gunslinger. On Fanfare, you get to summon a Dutiful Steed token and you get to engage itself +2 cards that are mount types, and you get to select an enemy leader or follower and deal it 2 damage. 3 copies of Revalian Bandit. It has the ability to evolve at 1 play point cost, and whenever it gains attack or defense, it gains Storm. Storm meaning that you get to attack on the same turn that you summon the follower. You can attack the follower or leader. Going on to the next spell card, it's the Tyrant's Order with the ability to destroy one of your enemy's box follower, and you get to search your deck up to 1 Wasteland type follower, reveal it, and then add it to your hand, and then you get to shuffle your deck. Last but not least, 3 copies of Nacht Henchman with the ability to summon itself from the EX area with 1 less play point cost, free cost, and on Fanfare, if there is a Not Cursed Queen, you get to draw a card. Moving on to the Evolve deck, there are 2 copies of Bunny and Baron Spectre Duo, in which on Evolve you get to choose one of the ability to trigger, either A, summon a Val Trusty Getaway card token, or search your deck up to 1 Desperado's Shot, reveal it, and then add it to your hand, and then you shuffle your deck. The next card in the Evolve deck is the Evolve version of Quixonic Adventurer, in which last will, you get to put a Dutiful Steed token, Bullet Bike, and Arcane Personal Carrier token onto your field or EX area. So 1 card to summon 3 different tokens. Pretty useful. Next is the Evolve version of Ralmia Sonic Racer. It has the ability of Storm, and on Evolve, pay 3 play point cost. It gains +1 attack and defense for every other follower you have on the field. We are looking at a maximum of +4/+4 when the moment it's summoned. And then the Evolve version of Liot the Crescent Blade, same thing, it has Intimidate and Aura. However, it has an on-evolve ability where you get to select an enemy leader or follower on the field and deal it 2 damage. Next, at the start of your end phase, same thing as the pre-evolution version, that you get to choose an enemy follower on the field and deal it 2 damage. 1 copy of the Evolve version of Prudent General. On Evolve, you get to summon another Steelclad token and give each Steelclad Knight token on your field +1 attack and defense, as well as same thing, granting rush to every Swordcraft follower on the field. Last but not least, on the Evolve deck, 2 copies of the Evolve version of Revalian Bandit. On Evolve, select an enemy followers on the field, and if you have at least 2 or more mount cards in your field or in your EX area, you get to deal 2 damage to the target. And also it gains Storm if it gains attack or defense during the turn. Moving on to your token pile, here's the Vel Trusty Getaway card, just 1 copy. I mean, tokens you can substitute with anything else as long as the usage is clear between you and your opponents. And then 2 copies of Dutiful Steed, which it has the ability of burning itself to grant one of your followers on the field a +1 attack and defense. By the way, the Getaway card's ability is to either A, engage Bunny and Baron on the field to maneuver itself, it becomes a follower and not an amulet instead, or another option, pay 1 play point cost and engage 2 followers on the field to maneuver this. It also gains a strike ability whenever another Wasteland type follower attacks on the field, you get to draw a card. Next in our token deck is the Arcane Personal Carrier with the ability to bury itself, choose a follower on the field and give it ward, and if it's a Wasteland type follower, that follower gains +1 defense. 2 copies of Steelclad Knights, 2 copies of Bullet Bike with the ability to bury itself and give a follower on your field a +1 attack. So that's all besides the Evolve point and the Super Evolve point of the deck's contents. With that out of the way, let's play this deck. This deck relies on having followers and amulet token cards work together, such as Revalian Bandit, Radical Gunslinger, and the Spectre Duo. Let's showdown! Turn 1, 1 play point. Start off by playing Tyrant's Order to search out Revalian Bandit, Radical Gunslinger, or the Spectre Duo if anyone is not in your hand. Turn 2, 2 play points. Summon Radical Gunslinger, where it summons Dutiful Steed token on Fanfare. And then summon Revalian Bandit so it can gain Storm when you bury the token and grant the bandit +1 attack and defense. Next, all you have to do is attack the opponent's leader for 2 damage. Now left with 18 defense. Turn 3, 3 play points. Summon Ralmia Sonic Racer and then evolve it so it gains Storm. Next, attack the leader with both it and the bandit for a total of 6 damage. Your opponent is now left with 12 defense left. Turn 4, 4 play points. Summon the Spectre Duo and then evolve it to summon Val, the trusty getaway card token. Next, kick it to high gear to maneuver it and it gains Storm. Attack the leader card with it and all other available followers for a total of 9 damage. Your opponent is now left with 3 defense. Last phase, turn 5, 5 play points. Either you play 2 Desperado shots to clear off your opponent's followers and deal it 4 damage in total, or attack with everything for game. If the game lasts longer or worse, your opponent wipes off your field, build it up again with Prudent General to summon a Steelclad Knight token, and then evolve the General to summon another token where each will get +1 attack and defense. Next turn, summon Ralmia, then evolve her so she can gain a maximum of +4 attack and defense on full field of followers with Storm to deal a huge amount of damage towards your opponent. And that's how you play with this deck. You can get one for yourself by scanning this QR code, and I look forward to see you guys play this deck when you visit the shop. So thanks again for watching, and the next time when we meet, Let's Shadowverse Showdown!
Oh,